Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, guys. As you get here, make sure that you say hello and let me know that you're here. And let me pull this up on my phone really quick. Oh, just saw a puppy. It'll do us to us every time, or it does me. It's like a baby or a puppy. Oh, or a kitten. All right, so let me do this. Da, 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 da. All right. So good morning. Good morning. And the those of you that are familiar with Stacy, it's Do It Messy, right? Well, I am decided that today I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going to relax and do me, right? I do have a little few tasks that I'm going to take care of online, like sending emails or, making posts and that kind of thing. But it was like, no makeup. My hair looks like it did when I got up, so I got some wonky things going on back here. But I'm here, and I'm sorry I'm a couple minutes late. But I was on a call with Sue. For those of you who don't know, she and I are doing a program called Mining Your Acres of Diamonds, and it has been so amazing. So we were talking this morning about people getting in, applying to be part of the hot seat and the different posts that we're doing and things like that, because we have a group for it. And then we do weekly lives, and we've got more golden nuggets coming in addition to that. And so we were on the phone, and all of a sudden I looked up at the computer, and I thought, oh my gosh, I haven't even got my affirmation and journal prompt in the right place and haven't got everything set up. So we had to get off the call for me to get that done really quick. So here we are. Relax, right? And so I would love if as you get here, if you say hello and let me know that you're here. That would be amazing. And let me see what's going on in the different places. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and get to the fun stuff, right? To our affirmation. And I think it's very appropriate for Sunday. Hi, Wendy. How are you? My coffee kind of got a little bit cold while I was in here in the office talking to Sue about all this stuff. So I'll be fixing another cup when I finish. But today's affirmation is I am filled with deep appreciation for the beautiful life I live and grateful for all the blessings that surround me. And I know we've done similar affirmations before, but it's Sunday. And to me, Sunday is always the day for inner reflection. It is the day for being, you're supposed to be grateful every single day, but for some reason, Sundays feel like the day that you actually immerse yourself in it more, right? And no matter what's going on in your life, you're above ground. And so that is something amazing to be appreciative of, right? And so I know that there can be things that go on in people's life that make them feel like maybe they're doing something wrong. Maybe, why am I here? A lot of things, right? And I've been there many times where I remember one time when my son was really little. He was probably 2 or 3, I think, maybe 2. And he was old enough to be asking for things for Christmas and stuff. And I had no money. It was all I could do to keep the roof over our head, and the utilities paid. And buy him food, right? There were times I went without because I wanted to make sure he ate, right? And so I don't know if anybody can relate to that, but that was my place. And I remember this one particular Christmas, and it wasn't Christmas yet, but I was thinking of it. It was probably closer to Thanksgiving, but Christmas was looming. He was already asking because there's you kids at the that you go around, they're talking about things, or you see something on TV, right? Because they start doing the Christmas commercials very early. And I almost felt, now I never would have taken my own life because I like living too much, but I will say that this fleeting thought hit me that he would be much better off if I wasn't here. And it makes me uncomfortable to think that I even had those thoughts. And like I said, I don't think I ever would have taken my life, but I did feel in that moment that he would be better off. My family could take care of him better than I could, right? So the reason I'm telling you that is because that was a long time ago, and I'm in such a better place now, right? Such a better place. Did it happen instantaneous? No. The thing is, no matter what's going on in your life, and as we're getting closer to holidays, that is usually a trigger for a lot of people for feeling that disconnection, that angst of, I'm not where I thought I would be. But I want you to see how, if you can find deep appreciation for the life that you live, because like I say all the time, the best thing that happens to me every single day is that I wake up, right? And it's finding the gratitude and the appreciation for having a life. I mean, my life compared to the way it was many years ago when I had all those feelings when my son was little and coming to Christmas, it is like an explosion of amazingness, right? Now, is it where I really want it to be yet? No, but we're all the time growing and becoming and finding new things to want, new things to dream about, new things to do, new people to surround ourselves with, right? And so it is getting to this place where you can feel deep appreciation for the beautiful life you live and grateful for all the blessings surrounding you. So I titled this, What's Your Gratitude Greatest Hits List Today? And the thing that most of the times, especially as we get into holidays, we tend to find ourselves noticing all the things that we're missing, whether it's relationships, it's money, it's whatever it is, right? We notice the things that aren't there. And so I really want you to focus today, Sunday, November, what is today? 24th. I want you to really, really focus on. I found this on the web. She's going to talk to me. What has been happening in your life that you can be grateful for? And it doesn't matter how small it is or how big it is. Like when I first started, I started a gratitude journal. And when I first started, my goal was to write down 5 things that I was grateful for, right? And sometimes it was my coffee was hot, it tasted good, I woke up, it was those things, right? It wasn't like I had done anything amazing because I couldn't think of anything amazing I had done. But I was grateful for those things. I was grateful for the blanket that was at my feet, that my pillow was exactly the right pillow for my neck and for my head, right? So it may be that it's not anything big, and that's okay. But you start there because, like I shared yesterday and the day before and the day before that and everything, we're in exactly the right place for where we need to be right this moment. And that also means that if you're here right now, whether it's live or you're watching the replay, this is exactly the message for you. Because let's face it, not everybody shows up. Not everybody watches the replay. But the people who need the message, it is directly for them. Vibrationally, they will come, right? And so I appreciate you being here, Wendy, and I hope this is resonating with you a little bit today. And anybody else that's here watching, please say hello and let me know that you're here and join in the conversation. Let me know if this feels like a good affirmation for you. And like I said, when I was going through that time of despair when my son was really little, oh, good. Thank you, Wendy. This might have felt a little big for me at that time because I didn't feel like I had a beautiful life. I felt like I had a beautiful son. And I was grateful for the blessings that surrounded me, but did I always see them? No. And so sometimes it can be too big a stretch. And if it is, tweak it. Maybe it's I'm beginning to be filled with deep appreciation for the upcoming beautiful life. Whatever it is that helps you to connect with the message. Because I created this in the space I am right now. Now, like I said, when my son was 2, maybe he was 3. I don't know, because he was asking for a lot of stuff for Christmas, so he might have been 3. But the thing is that back then, I couldn't see it. I couldn't. And so I don't know if somebody had shared this with me, if I would have appreciated it. I don't know, because I was not in a good place. And I'm hoping just the fact that you're here, that you're in a better place than I was back then. And our life, just the fact that we are alive is glorious, right? And the fact that we can use technology this way to communicate, that's amazing, right? What a blessing is that? I mean, think about it. When I was really young, when I was little, this didn't exist. So, and when my son was little and I was going through all that, this didn't exist. There wasn't a way for me to get online and share this with people. It wasn't possible. Now, I wasn't in a place that I would have shared this for doggone sure, right? But what I'm saying is, we're in an amazing time now that we can connect with people. Show appreciation for that, or think about being appreciative of that, because that's beautiful too. If you can open your eyes and see, be appreciative of that. Not everybody can. Not everybody can hear. If you can hear and you can listen to music, you can hear the sound of my voice, you can hear the laughter of children. If you can hear all that, be appreciative, right? Because all of those things are things that when we can find appreciation for the life that we have and recognize the glorious things about our life, the blessings that are there, then we open ourselves to better feelings, to more energetically bringing more blessings and things to appreciate, right? Whether it's things or it's people, it's books, it's circumstances, who knows? But by finding that the beauty in the things that you can find to appreciate, it makes life so much better. And for one thing, as we're talking right now, just the mere fact that we're talking about all the things that we appreciate or that I appreciate. The feelings I was having a few moments ago when I was talking about the angst when my son was 3, 2, 3, that's diminished, right? Just for focusing on the appreciation. So if you're ever feeling this feeling of being down or feeling of being pushed down or that you just cannot seem to get traction, whatever the feeling is that's coming up for you, that is a feeling you don't want to have, start looking for something to appreciate in your life. And as you do that and you start listing out things that you appreciate, those feelings that you were feeling get to be less and less and less. So it's an exercise too to get you out of despair. I mean, we've all had despair at some point in our lives. And I still have despair about certain things every now and then. But I've grown so much. And this is part of that process to change me and how I react to things and how I feel about things. Because we cannot control a solitary thing outside of us. We can only control who we are, how we internalize things, how we react to things, how we speak about things. And luckily, we have that gift to do that, right? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and share the journal prompt for today. Oh, hold on a second. Let me try it again. Let's take this off so it all shows up. Give me a second. I got to delete that. Delete that. Okay, now let's see if it works. Yay! All right, so our journal prompt is, what are you most grateful for in your life right now? Make a list of everything, big or small, that fills you with appreciation, and then reflect on how gratitude enriches your daily experience. And like I said, when I first started doing my gratitude journal, it was my coffee's hot, my coffee's good. I woke up, my feet are warm, I have socks. It was simple things because that's all I could find gratitude for. So I don't know where you are, but just look at the things that you can find to be grateful for. And really, really feel those feelings of gratitude and change the whole trajectory of your life. That sounds like a cliche, but it's not. It will, as you find more and more and more to be grateful for, more and more things to be grateful for show up for you. And so it changes things. It changes you. It changes your outer environment. And like I said, today, to me, Sunday is the day that you go inside and you just feel gratitude for just being alive and gratitude for all the things that you can think of. And just almost like it's just imagine that there's this big beam of light coming from the heavens and it encompasses your entire body and it's warm and it's like a warm hug. And everything you think of that you're grateful for, the light gets brighter and brighter and it gets warmer and warmer and it hugs you better and better. Because that's what you create when you begin having gratitude in your life. So what do you say? Are you ready to embrace the gratitude today? And I'm going to go back to the affirmation. I am, and remember, anything that comes after the words I am is super, ultra powerful. It creates exponential change within you. Yes, thank you, Wendy. I am filled with deep appreciation for the beautiful life I live and grateful for all the blessings that surround me. Put that on your index card, your screensaver on your phone, the sticky notes, put it on your mirror with a chalk marker, put it somewhere that you see it today to remind yourself that you are filled with deep appreciation for this beautiful life. Because just being alive, it's a beautiful life, right? And grateful for all the blessings that surround me. And then our journal prompt. And I say this all the time, and I say it every week, but I'm going to say it again, or every day. It's not every week, it's every day I say it. To get your journal out, your notebook out, then put the date, the affirmation, the journal prompt, and then take a few moments after you've put it on the paper and just go into silence. And today, if you want, just as you close your eyes, you set a timer for like 10, 15 minutes and just quiet the chatter in your mind, but just visualize. I just told you that this bright light is coming from the heavens and just encompassing your whole body. And it's warm and it's comforting and it's like a warm hug. And as you have gratitude in your life and you talk and you think about it more, that light gets brighter and brighter and brighter and warmer and a tighter hug. And it just makes life feel glorious, right? So just envision that as you're getting that quiet chatter in your mind. Focus on your breath. Think about that warm light, bright light, just covering you. I like to envision like the spotlights, that they have in the when people are dancing in the movies and they're following them on the stage, and it's like it's a cone shape, and it covers them and a little bit of the area around them, right? That's what I envision, that it's coming down that way. And it's like, no matter where you step, that bright light follows you and shines on you as long as you're feeling the gratitude. So what are you most grateful for in your life right now? And like I said, big or small, it doesn't matter. My first one is always, I'm alive. I opened my eyes. I can hear, I can see, I can speak. I'm warm. It's cold outside. I'm warm. So those are amazing things to be grateful for. Those are some of the things that we take for granted every single day. And I invite you to list a lot of the things that you take for granted. Like I have a niece that has muscular dystrophy. She's an adult, and she's married. She's got a child, which is grown. The thing is that she's gotten to a place with her muscular dystrophy that she cannot roll over in the bed by herself. Her husband has to do it for her. She can't get up and go to the bathroom by herself. Her husband has to help her do that. She can't just get up and go take a shower. Her husband has to help her do that. And so if you can do those things all by yourself, put that on your list. Because I'm telling you, seeing her suffer, it's hard. And I so wish that she could do all those things. So if you can, put it on your list, right? When I get off here, I'm going to go downstairs and I'm going to eat breakfast. I can do that. I can go downstairs, I can cook the breakfast, and hopefully my adult daughter lives with me. We're roommates. Hopefully she'll have cooked something, but if not, I can do it, right? Make a list of everything, big or small, that fills you with appreciation, and then reflect on how gratitude enriches your daily experience. Because I'm telling you, if you will spend a period of time every single day with gratitude, life is so much more to be grateful for. All the things that come your way come from your attitude, from your thoughts and your feelings and your actions, right? So today, envision that bright light coming down and covering your body with that warm, amazing hug. And it just shines brighter and brighter and brighter as you immerse yourself in what to be grateful for and appreciate in your life right now. All right. So I'm about ready to go downstairs and fix my breakfast. And I am so glad to be here with you today. And I said, I am just going to relax and just let the day play out as it should. I do have a few little things that I'm going to be doing today, but there's no hurry, no agenda. It's just, right? And that just feels good to me. And I'm very, very grateful that I can do it that way. So, what's one thing, if you could list one thing, just one thing that you are grateful for, what would that be? Start there, right? Sometimes it's hard to find more. But I invite you to find as many as you can. And one of the things that I love about taking that time in silence and focusing on that light is that when you, beautiful, Wendy, yes, that's always something to be grateful for. Having friends, yeah. And I consider myself one too, even though we've never met in person, Wendy. So one of the things that is important is as you spend that time in silence and you're envisioning this bright light and you're thinking of all the things you're grateful for, when you come out of that time frame that you've set aside, 10 or 15 minutes, and you start writing out things that you're grateful for, it's going to be so much more than you can think of in the moment right now, right? But I invite you that as your day goes and you do something that makes you realize, oh, I'm grateful I can do that. I'm so grateful that this person's part of my life. I'm so grateful for, write it down. Just keep adding to it all day. And then if you need to, put it on a card or something by your bed and look at it every day, especially when you go to bed and when you get up in the morning, and keep adding to it and adding to it and adding to it. And you will be shocked at how much different you feel as you go through your day and how other people feel differently about you. It's all vibration. The more you can immerse yourself in gratitude, the better your vibration feels to you and to everybody you come in contact with. It's amazing. It's amazing. All right. So I will see you. Today is Sunday. So I will see you tomorrow in the group at 2 p.m. Eastern. And I look forward to seeing you then. And I would love if you want to share with me either in the comments or in a direct message how this resonated with you today and what you can really, really take away from it. I would love to hear from you. But you don't have to do a thing, right? It's entirely up to you, but I would love it. And so I will see you tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. Mwah.